major, 2, ready, go. A major, ready, big sound. B flat, ready, set, and go. Good, yeah. So two scales I want to do slower practice on are actually the ones in first position. So for your extended finger pattern on an A major, just make sure that on the way down and up, mostly on the way down, your 4s and 3s are in tune. So D's and D sharps and A's and C sharps, that was all out of whack. But both of those are in tune. Okay, can we try them slowly? So I want you to do them as half notes. This is how I would practice some of these because I know you can all run scales fine, but to get really nitpicky with it, you have to run them slow and make sure that they're in tune. So you can practice that with the tuner drone. And then also, if that's fine, you need to get used to pulling the sound out of the instrument. Because as a group, this is kind of what we're doing. Okay, sort of. That's questionable. Alrighty. So in order to get a louder tone, right, we've got to start at least at the balance point. We're going to fortissimo, right? And then back down to forte. So it's now time to not care as much about your left hand or focus on left or focus on right when you practice. Let's try doing A. We're going to do half notes at 80. And the goal, of course, sorry, forgive me. Okay, no, that's not happening. Forget that. Stop. Thank you. Yeah, let's just focus on the drone for A. Here we go. Can we try it from the beginning? We're going to do half notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Keep going. Use your full bow. Pause your tip. Oh, here it is. Good, yeah. Yeah, so what you're focusing on is those high third fingers on the way down. Can you try going now from A to A in time? So, bum, ba, da, da. And I'm not going to sing anymore. Okay, here we go. You try that. So we're going to go from first finger to fourth finger. 1, 2, and ready, go. Yeah, same thing. Ready, set, and go. Big sound. Good. A, ready, open A, and go. Ready, third finger, set, and big. 2, ready, A. Yeah, we've done this before, do you remember? So you just can check what part of the bow you're in. Also, the other thing I want to try now, we're going to do the same thing. I need you to vibrato. Okay, so I want you to vibrato at least on the quarter note A's. Okay, here we go. Can we try it again? So A to A with vibrato. 2, start vibrato, go. Ready, set, and A. There we go. Ready, big. Ready, reset, and go. Yeah, that's bigger. Now try the whole thing with vibrato. Ready, set, whole thing. You should be at the lower half at the end of that scale. Can you write LH over that last measure before the A? So the measure before the A, I think it's measure, I don't know, 3. I think maybe measure 4. Someone help me out. Thank you. Yeah, that should be lower half, so you can really get a good tone there. Okay? Anyone want to do, or let's run through B flat, and then if someone wants to do it for us, that'd be great. Yeah, we'll do that. Here we go. B flat. There's one more time for me. 1, 2, and B flat, go. Yeah, don't let your sound die at the end. Okay? Alright. Amy, you're going to call a name. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you can do callback. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do this. You want to play by yourself or with someone? Okay. Yeah, go for it. Do you want to play B flat? Oops. I'll try on the metronome too, Vivian. Whenever you're ready. Give it up for Vivian. Good job, Vivian. Yeah, so 2 things. A, I love your confidence. Like, I feel like you're so steady as a person. Like, nothing's affecting you there. So that's great. So what I want you to focus on is actually intonation. Because overall, this one's out of tune. And so I would hold each note and make sure that you're matching your tuner at home, okay? And then I would start to work like we did with A, B to B flat. B flat to B flat, B flat to B flat. And then go from there, okay? But overall, like, sound-wise, it's good. I think you can lean in more, okay? Give it up. Oh, we already did. So you can't choose Vivian. All right, here we go, Vivian. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lexi. Let's do, yeah, B flat assist. B flat? Yeah. No, you're fine. Good job. Give it up for Lexi. Okay, so 2 things, Lexi. Number 1, you like the upper half of your bow. By the way, your vibrato is beautiful, so keep doing that. You like the upper half of your bow, and getting back to that lower half is a struggle for you. So I want you to focus on that, getting back to the lower half, because right now your sound's already like mezzo forte, forte really easily. But to get a bigger tone, that's where I would reset. Also, I just want to say from last year, you've grown so much. I'm super proud. So good job. All right, one more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which one did you say? Okay.
Okay, go for it. Isaac.
Wait, I was like, it wasn't thinking around, so I guess it's loaded.
I didn't hear you either because I was counting. Go for it. Give it up for Isaac. Good, yeah. I would slow down your bow stroke. So you tend to use a really fast bow, full bow. Make sure it's slower and more depth, okay? And that'll help with your tone. Because overall, your left hand is fine. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's move to actual excerpts. Warm up on number 1 while I go find number 1 on my desk. I'll be right back.
20 minutes on scales.
Skills are important.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's run through at, I think, our tempo last week. Does anyone have the tempo they were jumping last week? I think it was around 75. Let's try 75. Can you try that? There we go. Number 1. 1, 2, ready, go, and. Okay, so for big beat for this one, some of you are fine at this tempo. Some of you, it's a little too fast, okay? But in order to practice kind of as a group, can we play the first note of every beat? So whatever is on beat 1, that's what you're going to play. So for measure 1, it would be F, C sharp, G, 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 A, F, D, or B, sorry. Okay, can we do that? Can you just play that so that you can kind of get a feel of where you should be for every beat? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, F. You got it. Yes, that's the idea. Can we do it again with more confidence? It's just the first note. Act like you know how to play. Here we go. 1, 2, again and louder. G, A, F, B, G, A, F, G, G, A, F, G. Yeah, can we try it again? Same thing. Let's do it for the first line and then we'll play the first line. How about that? 2, ready, go. And. Yeah, now can we do that first line? Ready, full thing. Yeah, go ahead and try it again. Same thing. 1. In fact, start from 2 measures after the beginning. Measure 3. If I say anything crazy, it's because it's no. Can we just play this? All right, here we go. And ready, go. And. We tend to drag. We need to use a less bow. Even though it's a slur, it does not mean more bow. You want to start to use your wrist for this portion as it goes faster. Let me hear just 53. Here we go. Oh, okay. Sorry. You're okay. 2, ready, go. And ready, go. Less bow, lots less. Ready, go. And again, go. And there we go, yeah. And I'm not talking about like no bow. You can still use bow as much as you need to. But for some of you, you're just too slow when you get to that section. Can I hear the slurs in the next line? So that's 57, 58, 59. Here we go. 2, 57, ready, go. And again. And if you have this, you need to do the day crescendo. So watch out for that. 2, again, 57, go. Let's see. Thank you. Can I hear Ethan, Lexi, Brian, and Violet? Can I hear y'all? Here we go. Those measures. 2, ready, go. And so you're doing that in third or first position? Okay. You have string crossings in there. You're just gonna have to move quicker for them. Okay. Do you guys see how fast that moves? Can y'all shadow bow while they play that? I'm gonna add some more people though. But can I hear the same people? Here we go. 2. Same thing. Go. Good. Yeah. Let's add Landon and Isaac. Here we go. 2, ready, go. And yeah, we started dragging a little bit, so keep the tempo going. Let's add Annie. Here we go. 2, ready, go. And Garrison, add Garrison. Here we go. 2, ready, go. And okay, so it's not you, Garrison, but both of you actually start to slow down and bring Landon with you. You're kind of following them. So make sure you don't slow down in that section. Can we add Lois? Here we go. 2, ready, go. And good. And then add everybody else. Add everybody else. Here we go. 2, ready, go. And good. Yeah. That's the idea. Now, can I hear the measures that are with the dynamics and phrasing? Let me hear H. So that's what dynamic? Piano. So you really have to back away for that. Can I hear H? Everybody. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ready, go. And less, and it's C natural. Here we go. Just H. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ready, go. And yeah, it's C natural though. So if you're playing C sharp over there, make sure it's C natural. Ready, go. And yeah, those are gentle. And then H2 63 for the crescendo. 2, ready, go. And bigger. Good. It's bigger, it's not aggressive. So it's bigger in sound, but don't start like tearing away at your instrument like it's fiddle sound. Okay? So when you get to that section, still keep it light, but it doesn't need to be loud. Okay? So details on this one matter. Alrighty, and this is a good audition tempo, but if you can take it faster, great. Alright, let me hear excerpt number 3 first. Yes, go for it. If you cannot play it at this tempo, you may shadow bow. Okay, I'm giving you permission to. Here we go. Everybody else. No? Yes? Big beats only? Beats. Okay. Ethan's like, turn that up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, let's try it again. Don't rush, even though there's big beats. Okay, and then make sure let's be honest today. Okay, let's try 1 a little bit slower. To catch those that need to be caught, and also to make those that like to push the beat match the tempo. Okay, so if you can match the tempo, that's what we want. You're gonna hear a lot of people on this one just like speed through it. Okay, let me hear the same. We're gonna split by the same groupings as we were before. Brian, I'm gonna add you because I've seen you like hack away at this, so you should know what you're doing on this one. And then Violet, Lexi, Ethan, Landon, Isaac, you want to play? Or no?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Anybody else want to join? No? No? Okay, so if you're not playing, you'll shout about, but then I'll pop you in just a second. 1, 2, ready, go. And okay, it's not a rushing game. You've got to listen to the big beat. Ready, go. Okay. Slow down. Take a breath. Oh, you're asking for it. Oh, good.
Sorry.
I know. I think if it wasn't like way up here in pitch, it would be a little more pleasant. But yeah, it's a little like, hey, let's go up and like a little bit higher so you can hear it. Can you just play the eighth note? Dun, 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 dun. And ready, go. Now try doubling. A couple of you can stay on those eighth notes if you want. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ready again. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. So let's do this. Eighth notes. Let me hear you, Violet, and you, Ethan. Eighth note. You're just a tap it behind. Here we go. 1, 2. If I didn't call on you, go ahead and shout about for me. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so Violet, I'm gonna have you play it first. Have you tried it faster? You try it 120. If you're not playing, shout about. Here we go. Like everybody else, shout about. And 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so two things. Accents will help you stay with the beat. Okay, so make sure that you're adding accents. Your left hand has no issue. Your right hand just needs to scrub more. Scrub more, okay? There's more to that excerpt, by the way, so I keep it like that. Okay, Ethan, let me hear you. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Yeah, same thing. More scrubbing, more in the string. Can I try the same two people? The Violet, Ethan. And can we do it at 1:30? Can we try it at 1:30?
Do we play the whole entire excerpt or do we just play this?
So for the audition right now, you'll play the whole excerpt, and then we'll find out if they cut it. Okay. Depends on if we're gonna hear this part. I don't know how teachers feel about hearing this all day. Okay. Can I hear both of y'all play that? 1, 2, ready, go. Yes. Too fast. Yeah. So slow it down. Think of your big beats. Da, 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 da. I would even practice this at 1:30 with the eighth notes so that you can get used to adding the accent in. Okay? But overall, good job. This is like a tempo of dreams. Let's just be honest, okay? However, the people who are in the top groups will be playing it at this beat. Like, that's the goal. And so, if you cannot play it at this beat, 100 is fine. You're going to hear all kinds of things because some people slow down when they're nervous and some people rush like crazy. So, you're going to hear a lot of different tempos. Does anyone just want to play it without the beat and try it? We're going to have to do that next week. So next week, we're going to do, I know, I'm wasting time. We only have 4 minutes. But next week, we're going to have to do each of these excerpts without a tempo because you're going to have to feel your internal pulse of how you want each one to sound. So this week, you need to practice them by turning the metronome on, turning it off, then running it. Okay? Because that's how it's going to be when you walk up and do it in front of everybody. And what you're going to hear before you play is probably like, unless they're like super slow, ba, 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 and you're like, okay, that's not the tempo, right? And so you walk up there, you might go a little faster, okay? But most of the time, the room does what the room does. So like, if Johnny is like A++ on the violin, playing since he was 4, prodigy, he walks up here and, the whole room probably won't go that tempo. They'll go a little slower than that if you're in the average section, okay? Most of y'all, okay, will probably go a medium tempo, and that's perfect for the audition. You do not need to go 130. So I would say anywhere between 100, and even if you can't do 100, that's okay. Slower and correct is better. But 100 to 120 is kind of where most people are. We run through 4 and 5 just so I can hear them, and then we'll do 2 next time. I'm going to do what we just talked about turning on the tempo and turning it off. It's a little bit harder with a big group. What's the tempo? 84? Okay, here we go. Number 4. 2, ready, go. Yes. Da, 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 da. Hi, Joseph. I need you to go to your section wherever you need to go. Yeah, the only rest that we wanted to skip over was the 8th rest. Okay, so don't skip the 8th rest. Justice for them. Okay. All right, let me hear 5. Here we go. What's the tip on that? 132. Okay, I'm going to turn it on, then turn it off. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Two, three, four, one. this one, dynamic contrast matters. The high voice and the low voice, you want to make sound interesting, okay? So we'll work a little bit more on that next time, but I'll hear some excerpts by themselves. Okay, we'll kind of have a mini audition. Woo! Good job, guys. Lots of good work in there. Mimic this one. Okay.